Welcome to Cine here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tay.
And today we are reviewing Black and Blue.
Woo, woo, woo. Cops, what you gonna do? When they come, boy. Directed by Deon Taylor, starring Naomi Harris and Tyrese Gibson. Black and Blue. I just want to start off by saying Deon Taylor, who we've now reviewed twice, not including this movie, with the movie Traffic last year, and then the movie The Intruder this year, which was funny. He was on a roll. You know, this is a guy. You know, he had a Traffic was, I thought, a pretty good movie. We both agree.
Yeah.
The Intruder, not the best movie, but entertaining nonetheless.
Yeah.
So when I saw he was doing this movie, I said, oh, you know what, I could kind of look forward to that. But this one didn't do it for me. You know, this one didn't have the charisma at least the other two films did. The film, for those of you who don't know, stars Naomi Harris, who's a rookie cop who witnesses a murder at the hands of another cop. And so now she must choose between loyalty and what's doing the right thing. And this movie should have did the right thing. They should have called Spike Lee and just more emotion. I just wanted more emotion in this film. You know, Naomi Harris, who has won, or not won, but was nominated for an Academy Award for her work in Moonlight, right? So she has acting chops. I have seen those acting chops, and I didn't get them here. I got a lot of overacting, and I didn't connect.
Okay.
I didn't connect with her. Tyrese actually did good. I actually liked Tyrese's approach to his character. You know, it was quiet, laid back, and serious versus the loud, obnoxious Tyrese that we usually get, excluding Baby Boy, of course. And so I was proud of him, but the film did a lot of weird style things. I think, you know, some shots were weird.
Cinematography, yep.
It just wasn't it. It just wasn't it.
I was going into this movie expecting to see something along the lines of Intruder, and I feel like I got that. I feel like I got a movie along those lines. Is this movie going to blow you away? Or are you going to leave this movie feeling any kind of way? No, I don't think so. The emotion is not there, and I do like how they try to show the different dynamics in the police force, and also what some of Black Americans feel with how we feel towards cops and the emotions we feel towards cops. They did try to push that in the movie. They didn't do it too much, but they did it just enough to where I said, okay, I get it. That's enough. Don't push it too much. I like where y'all at. We get it. It is real, and it is going on, but don't make this movie in your face, right? And I think Traffic was good at that. So Deon Taylor, we know, is good at not pushing the message too much in your face. And he did a good job in this movie as well. And I like to see that dynamic in movies. I don't want them to overuse it, but I do like to see that police and, you know, Black America dynamic that exists today, for sure.
Yeah, the dynamic was definitely pushed, but almost in a comical way, right? Like, I'm not saying that what we saw wasn't truthful, because I know for a fact some of it is, but to have people constantly say, you know, you chose your side. It's like, nobody talks like that. Nobody tells somebody that they grew up with, you know, once they become a cop, you chose your side. Like, that's not real. That's not a human interaction that people should be doing if they actually are. It's fake. And the fact that the film chose to do it that way instead of making it natural was a bit weird. You know, I saw the trailer, and the first movie that instantly comes to mind is Training Day. This is not a Training Day by any means, right? You want to show dirty cops, the dynamic between the hood. Training Day did that excellently. And it wasn't even the main topic of the film, but you still got it. This is the main topic of the film, and It's worse than what I got. That was a secondary plot in that excellent movie starring Denzel Washington, if you've never seen it. Black and Blue, right? It's a Black and Blue script here. It's a Black and Blue story. You know, it's beat up. And what we get is this rough movie, this very rough movie that didn't entertain like The Intruder, which was a thriller, which turned out to be a comedy for us, right, Deon? You got to take an L for that one.
Yeah.
And then Traffic, which we thought was really good, but got destroyed because people thought it was
Preachy.
Not preachy, but superficial. You know, it didn't go deep enough in the places that it should have went. A film about sex trafficking. And it went too deep in areas that we probably didn't care for. But the movie, again, for us was good. Deon, I want more, man. I want more. And those aren't even, you know, your first films. You got films before that honestly I can't speak to. But this is feeling like one of those films that I can't speak to. You know, it's feeling like one of those films that I was like, yeah, this is not the guy. So, I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But pick it up.
Yeah, and I do want to see more films from Deion Taylor. I like the kind of direction he's going towards. I think hopefully maybe he starts to polish up more.
I'm liking the black centric vibe going.
Absolutely, and like you said earlier, Tyrese did well. I enjoyed him in this movie. He probably was a standout, if there was any. Right,
it's crazy.
Yeah, he probably was a standout in this movie.
Go Tyrese.
But the movie was thrilling. I can say that. There were parts where I'm like, okay, like. I'm in it. I'm in the movie, and I am thrilled. I'm not gonna say the edge of my seat. That's strong, real strong. But I'm up. I'm sitting up, and I am attentive. They do have thrilling moments, and I think that was important for this movie to make it somewhat a passable movie, in my opinion.
In conclusion, for me, I think this movie is a flat 5. The only reason you would really want to see this is if you like that cop dynamic piece of it. Other than that, I don't think there's anything that would have me coming back to this film.
I would have to say I enjoyed this movie. Was it great? Absolutely not. I don't want to even give that impression. I don't want to tell people not like that. Deion Taylor, was this a win for you? No, it also wasn't a win. I don't want to also give that impression. It was a okay film, and with an okay film, I have to give it a 6.3. I think that this movie is very much watchable. And I did enjoy things in this movie, and that's what I have to hold my hat on. And I think that it is worth checking out if you want to see that dynamic.
That completes the review for Black and Blue. As always, let us know if you like the film. Hopefully you go out and support black movies. Absolutely, always. Make sure you hit the notification bell, subscribe. See the rest of our videos, our reviews, and all of that good stuff. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here.